From the Ohio AgNet Voice You Know at the News You Trust studio, sponsored by Grain Equipment Company, where innovation meets execution, I'm Joel Norwood with today's Ag News here on Friday. Don't forget, we'll be broadcasting from the Ohio soybean offices on Monday, getting an update there. And later today at noon Eastern Time, USDA releases their highly anticipated November WASDE report. It'll give a historically more accurate look into U.S. row crop production, and it'll also update demand outlook. Stay tuned to ohioagnet.com for the latest analysis. In news, agrovoltaics. It's a fairly new concept in agriculture and becoming more and more of a conversation piece here in the Buckeye State. Simplified, it's basically grazing livestock on land that's being used for solar panels. And as we know, many acres going into solar production around the state. And now the question being asked, can that be combined with some sort of livestock production? Specifically, sheep are ideally suited for agrivoltaics, we're told. But what's the efficacy of that? Well, we spoke with Roger High of the Ohio Sheep Improvement Association.
I think many states are ahead of us in this realm. We're hearing lots of solar grazing or agrivoltaics being done in California and Texas and a number of western states. We're hearing a lot of it being done in the Northeast with a lot smaller areas. We seem to be pretty infantile in solar going up as well as solar grazing in Ohio. So we're trying to help our producers think about it, what they should look at, what they should think about as they think about setting up a solar grazing contract with one of the solar companies. There's just so much to know and so much to capture with, potentially thousands of acres being under solar. What benefit can that be to our sheep industry here in Ohio?
That's one of the many topics that'll be discussed at the upcoming 2024 Buckeye Shepherd Symposium, just about a month away, December 6th and 7th up in Worcester. You can find more on how to register and all that it offers online at ohiosheep.org. Also, the Sheep Improvement Association celebrating their 75th year here in the state. That's Roger High of the Ohio Sheep Improvement Association. Speculation continues on who the next Secretary of Agriculture will be as President-elect Donald Trump returns to the White House in January. Various outlets saying Texas Ag Commissioner Sid Miller, also former Ambassador Kip Tom, and Ted McKinney of the National Association of State Departments of Agriculture, among a handful of people viewed as potential nominees to run the USDA. North Dakota's Governor Doug Burgum has also been mentioned. All this speculation, of course, only time will tell. It's been a rough year for farmers. A trifecta of natural disasters, high input costs, and bad crop markets has made it a difficult one for many. Betty Resnick is an economist for the American Farm Bureau Federation, says there is some relief on the way, but more is needed.
2023 ARC County payments began being paid out last month. As prices are still quite elevated in the 2023 crop year, areas receiving ARC County payments have had pretty substantial declines in yields compared to benchmark to trigger a payment. The price loss coverage program had only one crop trigger a payment, and that's rapeseed. For the 2024 crop year looking forward, that won't be paid out until October of 2025, but there should be higher levels of both ARC and PLC payments.
That's Betty Resnick with the American Farm Bureau. Let's turn our eyes over to the latest ag weather forecast. Thanks to Seed Consultants, simply better performance. Online at seedconsultants.com. Here's Ryan.
Dry weather to finish out your week here today and tomorrow. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin. Let's take a look at the forecast update here. Ohio looking at a pretty nice setup for Friday afternoon. For Saturday, sunshine, blue sky, high pressure is sitting right over the top of the Great Lakes. We're seeing full sunshine, just a fantastic setup. Still looking at a frontal boundary trying to come through as we move through Sunday. Scattered rain showers first in western parts of Ohio, then spreading across the rest of the state. I'm going to go with 1/4 to 1 inch of rain potential, coverage 100%. We follow that up with a dry start to next week, Monday, Tuesday, but another round of moisture could hit at midweek. I'm Ryan Martin.
Thanks, Ryan. Up next on the Ohio AgNet, we talk markets and what could be coming in today's USDA reports. Stay tuned.
In any year, your best harvest is only a few upgrades away. Seed Consultants exclusively serves the Eastern Corn Belt, combining our deep knowledge of local conditions with high-performing products fit for your acres. Most importantly, our customized services put our products and your business in a position to succeed. We help you start with better to grow your best. Visit seedconsultants.com to learn why our products and services are simply better.
What's driving markets today? Thanks to Brandt, helping growers take control for over 70 years. Over to Ryan Metzger of Lice Mercantile.
Ahead of today's USDA WASDE report, this week's price action has primarily been driven by strong export demand for corn and beans, but also rising global vegetable oil prices. We're seeing a shortage of normal supplies of sunflower and canola oil that was driven by droughts, but the real driver is what we're seeing on global palm oil prices, which are trading on multiple year highs. Palm oil can be found in most packaged foods, and production comes primarily from Malaysia and Indonesia. Indonesia is putting a focus on raising palm oil inclusion into their biodiesel production, and that's caused a shortage in available supply for export, and the prices have soared and taken soybean oil with them. Please visit our website, licemercantile.com, to learn more about our grain marketing program and crop insurance services.
Thanks, Ryan. The latest market numbers in Chicago. New crop corn up 2 cents to $4.29.5. New crop soybeans off 1 3/4 to $10.13 3/4. July wheat off 1 1/4 to $6.04 1/4, and December hogs off 88 cents to $80.33. Markets brought to you by Seed Consultants, simply better performance, online at seedconsultants.com. More farm news at ohioagdat.com. I'm Joel Norwood.